Good morning and welcome to my class. I'm Ms. Vandana Gupta, Assistant Professor of Mathematics. See, Section 1, Mathematics. First unit we had started, shares and mutual funds. This we have already completed. This also we are about to complete today. So mutual funds is a second subunit in this unit. We have seen in the last classes how to find what is the NAV of the mutual funds, how to find out the number of units purchased, how to find out the value of the investment, and the profit and rate of return, okay? And dividend also. Today, this systematic investment plan also, in my last lecture, I have introduced you to that, and one problem also we have taken. Today, the problem which we have taken in the last class, there was no entry load involved in that. Today, we are going to take a problem in which entry load is involved. First of all, for those who have joined new, what is systematic investment plan? It is like an RD account with the bank, where a fixed amount is invested at regular time intervals in mutual fund. Okay? जैसे कि आरडी अकाउंट में होता है, एक फिक्स अमाउंट आप हर महीने बैंक में डिपॉजिट करते हैं और फिर आपका मैच्योरिटी पीरियड होने के बाद आपको वो अमाउंट विथ इंटरेस्ट होता है. तो यहाँ पर क्या होता है, एक पर्टिकुलर अमाउंट, एक पूरा अमाउंट, जैसे सपोज आपके पास जैसे 50,000 और आपको म्यूचुअल फंड में इन्वेस्ट करना है, तो एक साथ आप 50,000 ना डालकर 10-10 हजार रुपए या 5-5 हजार रुपए हर महीने तक डालें. सपोज आप 5,000 रुपीज इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं म्यूचुअल फंड में हर महीने, तो 10 महीने तक आप इन्वेस्ट करते हैं. तो इसमें दो फायदे होते हैं. एक तो आपका मनी एक साथ ब्लॉक हो जाता है, दूसरा यू इन द लॉन्ग रन यू गेट अ number of more number of units, because the NAV, that is the market value of the units, it is not same on every day, it keeps changing. ठीक है, तो जिस दिन भी मार्केट वैल्यू कम होता है उस दिन यू गेट मोर यूनिट्स परचेस्ड. So that is what the SAP. In SAP, a specific amount is invested at regular time intervals in a mutual fund. The investor can decide the date and the type of the scheme of the mutual fund. Now, this problem we have already taken in the last class, where this person is investing 5,000 rupees on first of every month for 4 months. And the NAVs of 4 months was given to you, and there were no entry load charge. So purchase price becomes same as NAV. So this problem we have already done. So, and then we have seen how to calculate the average price by rupee cost averaging method and how to compare it with the arithmetic mean of prices. So this we have already done. So I'm going to take the second problem. Read the question. An investor invested rupees 4,000 on 2nd of every month for 5 months in a SIP of a mutual fund. The NAVs on these dates was rupees 33.26, rupees 28.25, 35.57, 38.45, and rupees 44.3. Okay. There was same entry load of 2.22%. So in this problem, entry load is given to you. Okay. Find the average acquisition cost per unit by using rupee cost averaging method and compare it with arithmetic mean of prices. So how to find out that average cost and arithmetic mean? That is what I'm going to show you in this problem. So what we will do, we will prepare a table like this. Okay. First column of the table will be month. So how many months this person has invested this rupees 4,000? For 5 months. So there are 5 months, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then in the second column, we will write amount invested in rupees. How much amount is invested? 4,000. Every month he is investing the amount 4,000. So amount invested in first month is 4,000, second also 4,000, and so on for third, fourth, and fifth. In the third column, we will write the NAV. So in the first month, what was the NAV? 33.26. So we have written here 33.26. In the second month, it was 28.25. So 28.25 in the second. So you see that the NAV is not fixed. Okay? It is keep on changing. Third month, it is 35.57. In the fourth month, 38.45. Fifth month, 44.3. Okay? So we have written. So this much information is being given. What is the entry load? It is 2.22% of NAV. So we are going to calculate the entry load. As you know that entry load is calculated as a percentage of NAV. So in each month, we will calculate the entry load as 2.2% of NAV. Then you know what is the purchase price of a unit? It is NAV plus entry load. So we'll prepare a column for entry load, a column for purchase price. So in this problem, there are two extra columns are there. In the previous problem, because there was no NAV, no entry load. See, entry load was not there. There were no entry load charge. So NAV is same as purchase price. So here only 4 columns are there. In this, because there is an entry load, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. So 2 extra columns will be there. Okay. Then we will calculate the purchase price, that is NAV plus entry load. So this is the column of NAV and this is the column for entry load. So these 2 figures you will add, so you will get the purchase price. Then we will calculate number of units purchased. You know what is number of units? It is amount invested divided by purchase price. You know amount invested, it is 4,000. Purchase price is here 34. So when you divide 4,000 by 34, you will get this. Okay. So I have already calculated these values and put it in the table. But let us calculate them and see whether we are getting the same values. So I will calculate here in front of you. This much thing is given to you in problem. In the question itself, that there are 5 months, amount invested is 4,000, and these are the NAVs. Let us see for the first month. To calculate the entry load in the first month. Let me calculate here. In first month. What is the entry load? As you know that entry load is 2.22% of NAV. So it is 2.22% of NAV. NAV is how much in the first one? 33.26. 33.26. How do you calculate this? 2.22 divided by 100 into 33.26. I hope everybody is sitting here with calculator. So calculate this quickly. How much you will get? So 2.22 multiplied by 33.26 divided by 100. So that gives you 0.738. So 7. You have to take. If you see, entry load will be in rupees paisa. So we will take after decimal 2 pieces. So 0.74. So let us write down here 0.7. Yeah, I've already calculated here 0.7. Okay. Now find out the purchase price. What is the purchase price? It is NAV plus entry load. So this is the NAV 33.26 and this is the entry load. So add these two numbers. So 0.74 plus 33.26. That gives you 34. So purchase price is 34. What is the number of units purchased? The number of units purchased. Number of units purchased is amount invested divided by purchase price. How much amount is invested in the first month? 4,000. And what is the purchase price? It is 34. So 4,000 divided by 34. We get 117.647. 647. See, you have to take after decimal number. For number of units, you have to take 3 decimal places. Okay. Look at here. Number of units is amount invested divided by purchase price. Amount invested is 4,000. Purchase price is 34. So 4,000 divided by 34 will give you this. Let us see. Are you getting the same here? Yes, 117.647. Okay, so for the first month, we have calculated the number of units purchased. Let us go for the second. In the second month, find out the entry load. So here itself I can do. In second month, what is the entry load? 2.22% of NAV. NAV in the second month is 28.25. 28.25. So 2.22 upon 100 into 28.25. Calculate that. How much you will get? 2.22 into 28.25 divided by 100. That gives you 0.63. 0.63. Now find out the purchase price. That is NAV plus entry load. Add these two figures. 28.25 plus 0.63. Okay, so that will give you 28.8. This is check. Yes, see here 28.8. Now find out the number of units purchased. So that is 4,000 is the amount invested and purchase price is 28.8. How much is 4,000 divided by 28.88? That gives you 138.504. Here 138.504. Okay. So we have calculated the number of units purchased in the second one also, 138.504. Okay. Let us calculate for the third month. In the third month, what was the NAV? 35.57. To find out the entry load in the third month. I'll do the calculation here itself. So in third month, entry load is 2.22% of NAV. NAV in the third month is 35.57. 35.57. So 2.22 upon 100 into 35.57. Calculate how much you will get. So 2.22 multiplied by 35.57 divided by 100. So you get 0.79. 0.7. So here it is 0.7. Now find out the purchase price. It is NAV plus entry. Defeat the NAV in the third one and defeat the entry. So add these two figures. 0.79 is the entry load and NAV is 35.57 or 36.36. Okay. So defeat the purchase price in the third. Find out the number of units. So that is 4,000 divided by 36.36. Calculate how much we get. 4,000 divided by 36.36. So that is 110.01. So these many units are purchased in the third one. Let us check the answer. 110.01. This I have already calculated. This I am doing in front of you. So let us calculate in the fourth and the fifth month. I hope you are getting the answers correct. Yes, some of you are doing it. In fourth month. So let us now calculate in the fourth. fourth month, entry load is how much? 2.22% of NAV. So 2.2% of NAV is 38.45. 38.45. So it is 2.22 upon 100 into 38.45. It comes out to be 0.85. This is 0. This is the entry load. Find out the purchase price. So NAV plus entry load. 38.45. 38.45 is NAV and this is the entry load. Add these two. Plus 38.45 plus 0.85 give you 39. Find out the number of units purchased. This is 4,000 divided by 39.3. Equal to 101.78. Okay, 101.78. So this correct. Let us see in the fifth month. In the fifth month, calculate the entry load, purchase price, and the number of units purchased. The fifth month, in fifth month, what is the entry load? 2.22% of NAV. NAV in the fifth month is 44.2. So 2.22 into 44.2. So 2.22 multiplied by 44.22 divided by 100. So that gives you 0.98. 0.98. Okay. Now NAV is 44.2 and entry load is 0.98. So find out the purchase price. Add these two, 44.2 plus 0.98. That gives you 45. So this is the purchase price. Find out the number of units. 4,000 divided by 45. 4,000 divided by 45.3. That gives you 88.300. These were the numbers. Look at it. 88.300. These are the, so we have completed the entire thing. Okay. Look at it. One thing you note here, when the purchase price is decreasing, number of units are increasing. Look at here. First month में purchase price 34 था, so these many 117.647 units were purchased. In the second month, purchase price had decreased, कम हो गया, 34 पे 28.88. The number of units has increased, 138. यहाँ पर फिर से ज़्यादा हो गया, purchase price has increased, so number of units from 138 से 1 कम हो गया. तो purchase price अगर कम होगा, तो number of units ज़्यादा हो जाएगा. Purchase price अगर ज़्यादा हो गया, तो number of units will be less. So you see that every month में you are getting different number of units. But long run में बहुत बार ऐसा होगा कि purchase price will be less and you will gather more number of units. Okay. Now what you have to find out? Find the average acquisition cost per month. So average acquisition cost is equal to, by rupee cost averaging method, average acquisition cost is total amount invested divided by total number of units purchased. So how much amount is invested total? Add this. So it is 20,000. How many units are purchased? My last row is for total. So how many units are purchased? Add all these units. So add the last one. What will you get? 117.647 0.647 plus 138.504 plus 110.011 plus 101.781 plus 88.3. And when you add this, you will get the figure 556.24. So these are the units which are gathered with the which are purchased with these 5 months. 556. Let us just quickly check whether we have the same answer. Yes, 556. Okay. Let us calculate it. Calculate the average acquisition cost. The total amount invested, that is 20,000, and total number of units purchased is 556.24. 20,000 divided by 556.24, that is 35.96. So this is the average cost per unit. Okay. Now we have to find out arithmetic mean of prices. So how to find out the arithmetic mean? Add all the prices and divide by total. So go to the table. Where are the purchase price? These are the purchase price. So add these prices. Add this column. 34 plus 28.88 plus 36.36 plus 39.3 plus 45. So this total is 183. पूरे का sum is ये पूरे का sum is this. Okay, so 183.84. Just calculate that. The sum of the prices is 183.84 and total number is 5. So this is how we calculate the arithmetic. 5 is 36.7. 768, so 77. Okay, look at what is the question. The question is, find the average acquisition cost per unit by rupee cost averaging method and compare it with arithmetic mean of prices. So we have calculated the average cost. Average cost is coming as 35.96 and arithmetic mean of prices is 36.77. I need to compare these two. Which one is less? This is less, correct? Always. So that is what we have written. Comparison. Average price using rupee cost averaging method is less than the arithmetic mean of prices. So this completes this problem. So in this problem, because this problem was little lengthier because there were 5 months and entry load was also. Okay. See, this is because you are not allowed to use the computer, only you can use the calculator. So it is only 4 or 5 months. This much only we can ask in exam. But in actual practice, people invest for 5 years, 10 years. So this table will be very big. Okay. This will not be just 5 years. So it is done nowadays by using the by computer. So even though the number of rows are more, but this calculation, once the program is fed in the computer, this calculation easily can be received. This was all about SIP. Thank you so much.